Hi guys! So I have Ken here with me, my husband. So hi, after the wedding, you guys actually DM me over on Instagram a couple of questions regarding the wedding. A lot of things I can't recall now, and also I asked you guys what are the other questions that you would like us to cover in this video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. Okay. So I think we will get the frequently asked question out of the way first, which is our decor. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of questions were mainly about the decor. So yeah, which florist did we use?
We used star florists provided by the hotel because it's much more convenient and it's a hassle to find a secondary vendor to come in and do the things for us. And it's also very expensive if someone else were to do it.
I mean, of course, there's no right or wrong, you know, to get your own vendor. But personally, for us, we just find that spending 1,000 to 2,000 or even 3,000 for the decor, it's a bit out of our budget, you know. So if it's something that we can actually do it ourselves, we would rather just do it ourselves. So I do have a sample over here to show you guys. This is the signage. This is the signage, you know, where you place outside the ballroom to welcome your guests. Like you just welcome to the wedding of so and so and the date with the date. Yeah. So this board, the vendor actually wanted to charge me, as in the board and the decor, 100 plus, you know, 100 plus. So being the very, I wouldn't say we are cheapo, but we are reasonable when it comes to price. Actually artificial flower. So we actually got it from where to buy this flower?
Florist near Golden Mile.
Yeah, it's actually, I will link it over here so that you guys can find. It's actually run by an old couple and they are really very genuine. So we highly recommend them. These are artificial flowers. I mean, you can get artificial flower anywhere, but the one that we went to is actually Golden Mile. So we also have something like that, but we didn't get to use it. So these are like roses and all. So I think a bunch like that, how much did it cost?
I think $12.
$12? Yeah, $12. I mean, if you were to order this from your florist, trust me, it will not be $12. So yeah, by doing something like that, and then this board, we actually got our friend Jaiwa. Thank you, Jaiwa, for designing this for us. She used AI to actually design, Illustrator to actually design this, and then we printed this board from Brass Bazaar for only $16. $16. It's actually A1 mounted board, so you can see it's mounted. So usually the hotel will actually provide the stand for you, so you can just easily place this on it. But of course, you may ask me, how do we actually put this what you call that, the artificial flower on it? You just use stapler and glue gun,
masking tape.
Yeah, my mom did it for us, so thank you, mommy. Okay, so this is one of the signage. Okay, so with that, we answered your question on the artificial flower side. But for my hand bouquet, it is from 07 Botanical. I will leave her Instagram over here so you guys can check her out. Okay, so moving on to the the photo booth kind of thing. Okay, because for now, due to the COVID situation, the hotel didn't really allow us to have like a photo album, you know, whereby our guests can actually go there to slowly flip through the thing. They didn't allow us to do that. Alternative would be to do like a photo album table. So yeah, the photo over here, you can see how we actually make use of this table to just buy our photos. But of course, it has to be buy in a nice way lah. Okay, so we actually did this
Alphabets from Spotlight.
Yeah.
This stick from Daiso. And we use super glue to stick them on together.
Yes.
So it's Melken. Then the rest of the photo frames, we got them from Fuga
and IKEA.
Yeah.
Very
cheap, very good.
Very cheap, very good. And
so
then
we place them on. The surface we use a curtain. You know, a curtain, like literally a curtain that we put in our house, sponsored by my aunt. She very generously took it down and passed the curtain to us. So we use that lah.
Yeah. And how I feel you can elevate the place is by using the fake flowers that you bought. Something like this. You can use fairy lights you can use like some ornaments or something, you know.
Ornaments.
Ornaments.
Ornaments. There's no D, like ornaments.
Yeah, so most importantly for this what I call it, photo booth table would be the height difference. So what we actually do is we put, if you realize it was like there's a height difference, it's because we put shoebox underneath. So yeah, that's the little tip and trick from us. Okay, so next question. How many bridal studio did you all go before deciding on one? So my gown is actually sponsored by the Blush House Bridal, and Sheena, which is the owner, kindly loaned me this dress to wear. She has a lot of different kind of design, and because I already know that I wanted a mermaid cut, you know, kind of design, and I feel that at the Blush House Bridal they really have a lot of different kind of variety to choose from for the mermaid cut. So that's where I just go with it. In fact, it was very interesting, you know, when I chose my my gown. I didn't try a lot. I just tried one time, and then Ken said, you remember what you say? When I tried the very long train one. You like long train.
Oh, is it a long train?
Yeah, and then that was the longest train gown that Sheena had at her place. So yeah, I just took it. So I didn't try a lot of gown. Okay, next question. Your photographer and videographer, would we not recommend them?
Our photographers are Aura Studio. They are
We'll link them here.
They are in Jibang.
They are super good. Okay, why we love them? They are
because they're very
actually
supportive.
they will be like 很好哦，太美了，
wonderful,
Wonderful.
perfect,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah, so we felt very encouraged and motivated and very fun to actually shoot with them. So I would highly recommend them. In fact, I was telling him, like, for my maternity shoot or whatever shoot next time we're gonna do, right, I will just leave it to Aura Studio because we really had a very pleasant time with them, okay? And also the deliverable of the photo actually took, wow, really quick. Ken was like, wow, so fast. We got the photo so fast. So thank you so much, Aura Studio. And okay, and also because, you know, owners are actually a couple, so they can actually demo to you, okay, 这样 right? So easily when we see how they do, we can actually replicate that. So I think that is actually a very important and good point. Okay, for our videographer, we got
Highest kite.
okay.
Yeah. We got highest kite.
Mama's opinion.
Depend on who you got for your videographer.
They are good. We will not mention who is our videographer. Okay, they are really very good and professional, I would say. Okay, they come on time and they are always updating you on what's what. Okay, but you have to expect the long duration for the deliverable. 就是你要等很久啦 to get your product. Okay, that's it. But if you're okay with the waiting time and everything, then yeah, we'll recommend it. How long do y'all take to plan the whole wedding?
2 months?
2 months?
I think 2 months. 2 months.
Yeah.
Give or take. 2 months.
About 2 months lah. And I think we did a pretty good job for everything.
Very good. Very good.
Okay. Okay.
What's the pricing for the banquet? You can go over to weddingangpao.com and see. You know, the rates fluctuates. But it's not sponsored. Sadly, it's not sponsored.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay. So where did we held both our wedding venues at?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people thought that we had 2 wedding venues or what? Okay. So
we did have 2 wedding venues. We did what?
Okay, yes, we did.
We did
I always wanted an outdoor solemnization, and thank God Jesus it didn't rain that day. We had it at Dusit Thani. It was the best, I would say. You look at my face, I'm just really very happy. Thanks, Neil. Yeah, although we spent quite a bit, but to me it's worth it because since young I always wanted an outdoor solemnization, and the vibes there is just so yeah. And then for our banquet, because Ken is very particular about food and the taste, and he just want the guests to be very happy, you know, attending the wedding. So we would rather choose a place that is not like super atas, but the food is good, one thing, and the best thing what they had,
free flow beer.
Yeah.
You can drink until you become like this.
You sure you're high?
You put the put the crystal on the card.
No, we put you.
No, put crystal.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so the next question that you guys asked is how did we actually, did it in the morning, and then after that, what did the guests had to do, and then after that it was the so explain that part, please.
So only 40 guests were allowed for the solemnization. So the people there are our close friends and family.
Families.
So it's very simple. You guys they just come at 9, get through the whole process, finish at about 9:30. Then they make their way down to Orchard Hotel.
You really want to say the whole thing,
Make our way through to Orchard Hotel.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all we did.
Yeah, correct.
Orchard
So
Hotel was
it's
great.
it's really quite straightforward. It's basically, to sum it up, it's just our solemnization start at 9, and then usually solemnization will be about 30 minutes, and then our lunch was at 12. So it's just from here to here, same thing. Usually people do in church, and then from the church to the banquet place. So it's that straightforward. Okay. So how to choose the gown that you like and fits you? Okay. Number one, you need to know what you like. So before that, I actually went to Pinterest to see what are the gowns that actually, because Pinterest is like scroll 这样子, right? So I will scroll and I see what catches my eye, and then I will screenshot it. And then I realized, why are all the ones that I like mermaid cut? So that's where I know, okay, I like mermaid cut. And then and how I know it fits me? How to tell? If your husband say nice, then you know it fits you. Okay. These are more on the DM questions. Who did your vendor? How much was the decor? I think, we didn't cover much about the decor price. If let's say we were to, because frankly speaking, I did ask the vendor asking what I want to do, and then she will list out for me. It costs about 3 to 4K. And when I told him 3 to 4K, his face was like, we have to think of another alternative lah, I mean, we have time, at that point of time we are not super free, but we do have time, to go to the florist, the nursery shop, to see like flowers like this. We have time to go Spotlight. Spotlight is at Dhoby Ghaut. I mean, come on, it is not like super inaccessible. So we thought that, okay, why not we just do it ourselves. So if you're talking about the price comparison, getting at the vendor compared to doing yourself, the price difference would really be, how much would you say like we spend ourselves 这种东西?
How much?
Would it be less than $500?
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely less. I would
Definitely
even
less.
say it's less than $300 for all these things, because it's really, Daiso, Spotlight, all these things. So it really see whether you are willing to spend the money on. I mean, some people, they will feel that I don't want to go and spend the time to go and find all these things, so I'd rather just pay the 4K. So yeah, you do you, I do me. So how is it like getting married during COVID? I think the biggest thing would be the 那个 Zone A, Zone B, right?
Oh, no mingling lah. Other than that, yeah.
Other than that, it's really pretty much okay, because for us...
Oh no, number of guests.
Yeah,
My
okay.
family have big, but I can't invite my close cousins.
Yeah, correct. Because Ken has a pretty big family, but because of this COVID thing, he has to really cut down on the number of people he invite. But yeah, I think that's the biggest. But I think with that, we're actually very lucky really that we are, because now you can't even host a wedding, 对不对? Now
You can host a wedding.
But I need to go
you
swab
get
test.
tested or something. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Was the wedding sponsored?
No, what the heck? What wedding was sponsored?
What the heck?
Only the gown
Only the gown
and
my handheld flower was
Oh, yeah.
was fully sponsored. So no, I wish it was. Okay, so congrats on your wedding. Closer look at your wedding bands. You wear yours?
oh, of course.
Okay, so this is my. Here's yours. You didn't wear yours. Okay, so his is full gold.
Gold.
Can maybe you explain? Yours is very interesting. Like why you decided to get gold?
Because monetary value. I want a Lord of the Ring one. A white gold cost me about $800, but if I get a full gold, it's only 500 plus, and it's gold.
So you can always sell it off and buy
Yeah.
another wedding band. Yeah, correct. Because according to some people, wedding band is not something that you wear the rest of your life. I mean, that same wedding band you wouldn't wear for the rest of your life. So our initial idea was that you get something that you can, there's monetary value lah. I don't know how to explain this lah. It's just
I can upgrade.
you can in that sense, you know, if next time you feel very bored of this gold band, you can actually 当掉 and then get money to upgrade. So yeah, and he loves his wedding band.
Yeah, and you can plate it in white gold
You can play it in white gold.
for like $30. So it look like a white gold, but it's actually gold.
But you prefer gold cause more
Prefer
uncle.
gold cause more uncle.
So suits you, Uncle Ken. So for mine, it's just this. Yeah, it's just this half eternity. They call it. You can see for yourself. I can't describe this. Okay, next question. Is your new house a BTO? Yes, it's a BTO. That's our next project now. Have baby in 2021.
No.
Why you answer no with a straight face? How do you manage the finances for the wedding?
How do you manage the finances? What is finances? We use Microsoft Excel to calculate our finances.
Okay, next question. Which is the last question. Yay! Okay.
How
How old
old are we?
are you guys? I only can say we are 5 years apart. So yeah, do your math. Hey, you sit 很远. What the heck?
I begin.
You sit.
I begin.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, so that's all the question that we have for you guys. You have for us. So if you have any other question, just feel free to DM me. Oh yeah, one question they asked. Our solemnizer. Can we share our solemnizer? Will you be keen to share?
He's busy, but you can ask him, because if you choose him, right, then if you have an outdoor solemnization, it will definitely be very sunny. Because his name is Sunny Liao.
Yeah. So if you want our solemnizer, you can just DM either one of us, and then we just give you the contact. Yeah. So that's all we have. We will see you next time soon. Okay. Bye bye. Say bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye.